So this client walked in with a whole damn forest on his head, the kind of thick, healthy hair that's both a blessing and a challenge. The stylist got straight to work with a deep shampoo and a steam treatment to prep the canvas. After a full blow dry, you could see the massive volume she was working with. This was one hell of a project, and the prep alone took serious effort. After evening it all out with a trim, the real artistry began with those super clean parts. But what happened next will shock you. This stylist started weaving with goddamn perfect tension, transforming all that volume into the sharpest cornrows you've ever seen. The final result is some next level shit, a total masterpiece from start to finish. This dude walked in with a whole head of hair, ready for a serious upgrade. This patient stylist started by taking down the old style, getting right to the foundation. Then came the wash. Not just any wash, this was a whole-ass spa treatment to get that scalp right. And damn, once that hair was fluffed out, you could see the sheer volume she was working with. This wasn't just hair, it was a canvas. Now for the hard part. The stylist got to work laying down parts so clean you could measure them with a ruler. This shit takes a level of focus that's absolutely insane. Every section had to be perfect to make the final design pop. She started weaving the braids and the pattern was already looking like some next level artwork. But what happened next will shock you. She kept that same energy all the way through, finishing each braid with goddamn precision. After all that dedication, the transformation was complete. Look at that masterpiece. Clean parts, flawless braids, and a style that's built to last. From a massive mane to a work of art. Hell yeah, that's how it's done. So this client walks in with a whole mane of hair, ready for a serious upgrade. She had all this healthy thickness and the goal was a complete transformation. This ink-covered artist didn't hesitate for a second, grabbing that comb and diving right in. You can't bullshit clean parts like this. That shit takes a steady hand and a sharp eye. This wasn't just braiding, this was damn architecture from the get-go, laying the foundation for something amazing. Then came the color. The artist started weaving in those tones, and the whole style started coming to life. Every single braid had to be perfect, consistent as hell from root to tip. This is that detailed work that separates the pros from the wannabes. The artist was locked in, making sure every single piece was flawless, but what happened next will shock you. After hours of serious focus, the final look was ready. And goddamn, look at that result. A whole new person. The flow, the color, the length, it was all perfect. She went from a simple look to a straight-up goddess. That smile says it all. She knew she was walking out of there looking like $1,000,000. Hell yeah. So this client rolls in asking for more than just braids. She wanted a whole-ass blueprint on her scalp. Look at that goddamn geometric design. This shit takes a surgeon's hand and some serious patience. The hair artist was locked in, mapping every part with insane precision. But what happened next will shock you. She unleashed an entire waterfall of wavy hair that elevated the whole damn look. Hell yeah, this is pure art. That quiet confidence says it all. A masterpiece was born. This client walked in with a whole head of healthy hair, ready for a serious upgrade, and this master braider knew exactly what to do with all that potential. She got straight to work, laying down that foundation with some serious precision. Look at those clean parts. This shit isn't a game. Every single section is mapped out like a damn blueprint before the real magic even starts. Then the braiding begins, and damn, look at the speed. This master braider is in a whole-ass zone, stitching each braid so tight and clean it looks like a work of art. The pattern is starting to take shape, looking sharp as hell. But what happened next will shock you. God damn, the final result is absolutely flawless. The design is insane, with every braid perfectly executed and the whole style looking clean and sharp. From a simple challenge to a goddamn masterpiece, this master braider delivered a transformation that's straight fire. That's some serious skill. This client walked in with a whole head of beautiful, thick texture, ready for a major change. This army-strong stylist knew this was going to be a hell of a project. The goal was a soft brown ombre, rich, seamless, and low maintenance. Look at the damn precision, painting each section to create a perfect sun-kissed melt from her natural base into a sweet caramel. This shit takes some serious skill to get right. After hours of careful work, the color was processed and ready for the next phase. But what happened next will shock you. The stylist grabbed the blow dryer, and as the heat hit that hair, the final look started coming to life. The result was a goddamn masterpiece. A natural, rich, and seamless glow-up. This wasn't just a color change. It was a whole new vibe, effortlessly elevated. So this patient client rolls in for a major reset, and damn, the takedown alone was a whole-ass project. This wasn't just any old style. She had a full head of hair that needed serious care and attention before the real work could even begin. But this master braider was ready for the challenge, meticulously taking down the old to make way for the new. She got straight to work, carefully deconstructing the old braids to preserve the client's hair health. This shit takes an insane amount of patience and a steady hand. Every single section was handled with care, getting the hair prepped and ready for a deep cleansing wash that would create the perfect canvas for the transformation to come. After getting her hair squeaky clean, this master braider started laying down the foundation. Look at the goddamn precision on those parts. Sharp, clean, and perfectly mapped out. She began weaving the new braids in, laying the groundwork for a style that was about to be legendary. But what happened next will shock you. She started adding in the boho pieces, transforming the entire look from a standard braid set to a flowing, textured masterpiece. The final result was absolutely stunning. Hell yeah! This was more than just a hairstyle. It was a complete revival, giving the client a fresh, gorgeous look that was worth every second in that chair. This client walked in with a head full of healthy locks, ready for a whole-ass transformation. This damn artist didn't hesitate, immediately diving into the work. The goal was a clean crisscross style, and that shit takes some serious precision. Every part had to be perfect, every section woven with insane focus. The technique is a hell of a challenge, demanding patience and a steady hand to create that flawless pattern. But what happened next will shock you. After getting the whole back section locked in, this damn artist bundled it up for the reveal. And goddamn, look at that masterpiece. The crisscross is clean, the parts are sharp as hell, and the entire style is just on another level. That's not just a retwist, that's pure artistry. Hell yeah. This client walked in with a whole damn wall of hair, ready for something new. So this stone-cold artist gets to work laying down that first perfectly straight guideline. This shit requires serious focus. But then instead of keeping it simple, he starts carving these sharp, jagged points. It looks wild, but the artist has a vision. Every cut is deliberate, every angle is calculated. God damn. Then he drops that clean, curved line right over the top, separating order from chaos. But what happened next will shock you. He finishes the edge, making it razor. This client came in with a whole foundation ready for a masterpiece. This lock queen went to work laying down that product like a damn pro. The parts had to be perfect, surgical-ass lines for the style she was about to build. This wasn't just a retwist, this was some serious architecture from the jump, and this shit takes patience. Then came the crisscross, a whole-ass work of art with every single lock placed with insane precision. This shit was pure geometry. But what happened next will shock you. Hell yeah, look at that final product. Clean, tight, and a goddamn masterpiece. That's how it's done. So this client came in ready for a whole new vibe, and this genius stylist was up for the challenge. She laid down these flawless braids and blended in some serious length with these beautiful curls. But what happened next will shock you. Just when you thought the look was complete, she took the shears and chopped it all into this goddamn perfect bob. So this client walked in with a whole-ass forest on her head, all of it thick, healthy, and ready for a major project. She wanted those Jada braids, and this hair artist got straight to work laying the foundation. You can't bullshit parts that clean. That shit takes serious precision. The front was laid perfectly, but all that volume in the back was a whole other beast. But what happened next will shock you. Instead of just braiding it all down, the artist started sculpting. Every single one of those curls was defined by hand, piece by damn piece, to get that perfect bounce. And after all that meticulous work, goddamn, look at that contrast. Sleek braids up top and a cascade of perfect curls in the back. That's a hell of a glow up. So this dude comes in talking about his last $85 retwist like he got a steal. The lock artist just listened, grabbed her bright red gel, and prepared to show him what a high-value service really looks like. This wasn't about to be just another maintenance appointment. Hell no, this was a whole-ass overhaul of his scalp's foundation. The L-lock artist got straight to work, parting his locks with the precision of a damn architect. Every line was sharp, every section was clean. This shit isn't just about twisting hair, it's about creating a perfect, lasting grid. While she's in the zone, this dude is just chilling, telling stories, not even realizing the masterpiece being built on his head. She kept working her magic, section by section, with insane focus. But what happened next will shock you. God damn, look at that scalp. Those aren't just parts, they're perfect diamonds. The grid is so flawless it looks like a CGI effect. This is the difference between an $85 job and a true hair artist. To finish it off, she threw his locks into some fire space buns, and his reaction says it all. This dude went from having a basic retwist to a full-blown style statement. A little finishing spray to lock it all in, and the transformation was complete. Now that's a retwist worth every single damn dollar. So this client's retwist was already looking sharp as hell, but his stylist wasn't done yet. First off, look at this goddamn parting. Every single line is geometrically perfect. This shit is a whole masterpiece before the style even begins. She told him she was feeling creative, and he gave her the green light to do whatever the hell she wanted. With complete creative freedom, she got straight to work, gathering up those thick, healthy locks. You can see the focus in her hands. This isn't just styling, this is some next-level hair architecture. He's just trusting the process, knowing he's in the hands of a true artist who is about to create something bold. She meticulously forms the first bun, then moves right over